Hello, everyone. Happy October. Speaking of, it is Wednesday, October 1st, 2025, which means it's even more Halloween season than it is in September, right? I mean, to me, Halloween season starts the 1st of September. That's when all the Halloween stuff goes out. That's when Spirit Halloween Store officially has everything put out and ready to sell to everyone. That's when I start celebrating Halloween. It's when you should start celebrating Halloween. I think so. I'm sure there are people who disagree, but I don't care. All right. Look, you guys. It's my spider mount. Isn't it cool? It's cool. I spent 2 weeks doing dungeons to earn this spider mount. And it's not the only thing I got from doing all those dungeons. I got experience, which is nice. And I got a whole bunch of crafting motifs, also nice. I earned some mount skill books, which means I threw a couple of extra points in my writing skill. So I have a couple of extra storage spaces and a little extra speed on my mount. So those are days that I don't, it's like getting 3 extra days on my mount, which is awesome. Of course, I'm in
God,
Rimmon,
how strange that a place may
but I
seem
don't have to
both
do anything
foreign
here.
and familiar. Like a
I don't.
friend
Oh,
changed after so many years apart.
yes, yes. I think I'm. You know what? I think I'm gonna turn him off for this character, just because he's very interrupting. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna turn him off. Oh, I guess I can't. Oh, that's unfortunate. I should be able to turn him off. His voice is just because he's kind of an interference when I'm talking sometimes. He just randomly says things. I did turn it to minimal though, so there's that. Let's try to get out of Rimmon as quickly as possible. And just head over to Shadowfin. As much as I love Rimmon, it is very noisy. It is very noisy. And it makes my brain hurt a little bit standing by the way shrine with all the 14 instruments that don't match. Ugh. My poor neurodivergent brain cannot deal with it. Although, I don't understand how even a neurotypical person can deal with it. Like, come on. You're going to tell me that somebody playing a lute and a set of drums and some sort of, like, I don't know, sitar, and then also a flute in 4 different songs not matching up does not hurt your brain too? Come on. And I don't see how it doesn't bother everyone. Because it damn sure bothers mine. Makes me go all homicidal. Alright, reason I came over here, I saw this arrow. Looks like we just need to stop over at this person. So we're just going to jump right in here to Shadowfin. Because we don't have a lot left to do here, do we? We have a couple of the zone quests to do. One regular side quest. We need to discover a few things. We could just roam the countryside and do with that.
Greetings. Blessings of Arche upon you.
Listen, Malleus Falto asked me to bring this to you. Oh, that was the guy who was lying on the floor, and we saved his soul from Molag Bal.
By Arkay's beard! Evil swirls about that urn. It is a cursed object. You were right to bring it here. What of Malleus?
Unfortunately, he was killed by the Daedra.
That is the worst news I have received in a long time. I will take the urn to a holy place, where its corruption can be cleansed. Did he die at peace? In Arkay's grace?
Yes, yes.
That is some consolation, at least. Malleus will be sorely missed. Thank you, friend, for bringing the urn and news of Malleus's end. In the future, if you know you will face Daedra, return to me. I may be able to help.
Yeah, I'll get right on that returning to you.
Malleus Falto was a great man. He is with Arkay now, watching over us.
Listen. Oh, I guess if I wanted to come to her for the blessings of Arkay.
They are yours, my friend. May he look kindly on you throughout your days.
With Malleus gone, what will you do?
I will remain, for now. The people of Shadowfen will need Arkay in the times to come. I will do what I can to serve them.
So, did I actually get a blessing? Let's look. Oh, I did. Reduces damage from Daedra for the next 5 minutes. Oh, it looks like I sold some stuff. Awesome. I like selling stuff. I put things on the trader. Not this character, my other one. This one doesn't have anything to sell. We have just got basic inventory. My main character, my Khajiit, is the one who's in charge of all of that. All right. So let's look at our map and see where we are. See, we did a Mage's quest line, or we did a Mage's story last time. Isn't that what we did? Yeah, we did a chapter in our Mage's story. And we won't do the next chapter until we get into the next place. Let's remind ourselves where that is. It's going to be in... I'll need to find Velost. Let's look at the map, see where our next... Oh, the next place will be Windhelm, which is in Eastmarch. So, once we get to Eastmarch... Whew, look at Eastmarch, all undiscovered. We'll be there soon enough. We shall be there soon enough. What I need to do is see where we are here. Alright, we're traveling to Loriasel, which is over here. So let's swap over to that way shrine and do that. Oh, looks like we're going to finally get to do quests over here by this ruin. Maybe that's what's going to happen. Cool. Because that's been bothering me. And I know it's weird to me because, like, I have this add-on that shows me where all my quests are. But it also shows me the ones that, like, I'm not doing yet. I just want to be like, don't pop the quest up until it's actually ready. Seems kind of silly. Hello.
Vice Canon Haytamine asked us to watch the southerly approach. The Dominion seemed determined to get to Loriasel, no matter the cost. The Vice Canon took it upon herself to find out why.
What happened?
Vice Canon Haytamine's contingent left to investigate the Dominion presence in Loriasel. A short time ago, Lamia boiled out of the ruins.
I'm just gonna say the face on this person looks weird. Like their lips are moving when they talk, kind of, but their mouth isn't really open. I think the helmet is affecting me then. It's very weird. I think they're supposed to be Argonian, but I can't really tell. I think so. I mean, we know it's not a Khajiit because Khajiits are not in the Ebonheart Pact. They're in the Aldmeri Dominion. So,
How can I assist the hero of Tenmar Walk?
well, I know what Dominion plans. I know what the Dominion plans with the Nimic egg.
Then you must inform Vice Canon Haytamine immediately. She left for the ruins above to scout the aftermath of a battle between Dominion and Lamias. Go quickly and quietly.
Okay, so here's a thing that I have a problem with, and it's throughout the entire game. It is throughout the entire game. So, you know those furry snake ladies, the ones that have like the furry heads, but also have a body of a similar to like a snake or a lizard or something, but they're covered in fur. They're called lamias. But in the entire game, it is spelled with a lowercase l. And yet, all of the other things are always somehow, I don't know. I feel like there are other personages that are monsters that have capital letters. The inconsistency of the capitalization in this game is a little annoying. When I first saw that, I thought it said Iamias or something, and then everybody calls them Lamias, and I'm like, well, how come it's not capitalized? And like in real life, you wouldn't capitalize it because it's just the name of a species. You don't capitalize a species name. Like you don't capitalize giraffe when you're talking about giraffes. So I get the lowercase, but then other things have upper cases, so I don't understand that. It's inconsistent, and and as because of that, my brain notices it every time. So we're gonna go find Vice Canon Haytamine. Let's look at our map and see where they are. Oh, they're on the back side of this ruin. Let's go. Get it done. Have a little fun. Kill some monsters. See, this is a Lamia. Alright, now, see how it's capitalized underneath there on the red thing? I can't point to it. Here we go. Oop. See if I make it so I can move my mouse, I can't highlight the thing, so. Let's warm up. This is my first monster kill. Alright. I have to pretend like I've played this character before. I haven't played her in a few days. Bunch of dead bodies everywhere. I have to remember, I can't just go in and kill stuff with this character. I gotta prepare her with like buffs and shit. I gotta prepare her with buffs. Oh, I just remembered. So I did something. So I figured something out. Somebody told me because I was asking them because they have an Arcanist character also. So you remember I was putting everything in the Magicka because my spells or my abilities started as Magicka and then didn't change to stamina when I morphed them. But I moved all of my attributes to stamina, and now all of my abilities are stamina. Well, a couple of them. This one, let's see. I got stamina, stamina. This one is Magicka for some reason. This one is also Magicka, but this one is also, but this is stamina. So my three of my abilities are stamina. So I just moved all of my attributes over to over to stamina, and look, They're where they're supposed to be because the cost is determined by the highest max resource. And I knew that, but what I didn't know that if your resources, one of the resources is higher, it will change. So just changed them. So now I'm my stamina character like I wanted to be in the first place. So I fixed that. So yay me. So if you do an Arcanist then, or any character that has cost um, requirements for that sort of thing, then you know, just pick the cost you want it to be. So if you're a Magicka resource character, then you use Magicka. If you're stamina, then you use stamina. You learn something new every day. I learn something new definitely every day when I play this game because, you know I've been playing it for about 4.5 months now, or since the middle of May. A little longer, maybe 5 months. I don't know. I don't know how long ago May was. So I still have tons to learn in this game. I think even longtime players learn new stuff. Because I've seen, people in my guild say something in chat, and people that I know that have been playing this game, few years are like, what? Didn't know that. And then they're very excited to learn something new. Very cool. What the heck? Oh, wasted my ultimate because I pushed the wrong thing. That's alright. It'll build up. I'll get it back. Most likely I'll get it back before the boss, or mini boss, or head honcho, whatever you want to call him. I boss in the first degree, third degree, I don't know. 1 squared bosses. Hello.
The Dominion stirred up the Lamias nesting within Loria's cell. Keep your voice low. I understand they're quite sensitive to sound. You were the one ray of sunlight to shine upon Ten Morwalk. Come brighten my day.
Oh, well, I know Ruvitar's plans for the Nemec egg.
I'd smile wider than a slaughterfish at your success, but I suspect Ruvitar's plans involve using the Nemec egg for an unspeakable horror. Go on, then. Speak it.
Well, he wants to serve the link. Oh, excuse me. He wants to sever the link between Hist and Argonians.
That's all? Then we must stop him, and
What do you
quickly.
mean that's all?
Search the
That
remains of
seems...
this camp for any indication of Ruvitar's whereabouts. I'll rally the soldiers and prepare to assault the ruins.
Yeah, I'll see what I can find.
Be swift. More Lamias could boil from the ruins at any moment.
Boil from the ruins? They're gonna boil from the ruins. Okay. Oh, we got some notes over here? Maybe? My map says there's a book at least. And some kind of letter. They might be inside. Oh, nope. There's a quest-oriented book, honestly. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Alright. We're gonna examine these things. A dead Argonian's wrists bear fresh shackle scars. A sticky substance oozes from beneath the body. The substance looks like a mixture of tree sap and blood. It oozes slowly from a mortal wound on his chest. His body is lukewarm. So, and scrawled inside his shirt collar are the words, Subject 17. That sounds like experiments. That's
As
not
true
good.
in your time as much as in mine.
We don't need to be experimenting on people. Sometimes it happens. Here we go. Request denied, it's called. We're going to talk to this person again. I'm coming.
Have you seen Vice Cannon Hadamine? Our scouts spotted the Dominion's main force.
Where's the Dominion?
The Dominion retreated into the ruins after the Lamias tore them apart. If we strike while they're bloody, we can pay them back for Ten Mar Walk.
Hetamin is rallying soldiers to assault the mines.
Then we must learn where the crocodile rests its head, so we can crush it in one blow. I shouldn't ask, but after Ten Mar Walk, I must. If we knew Ruvitar's movements, we could end this abruptly. Would you do us the honor of finding the crocodile's lair?
Okay, I'll enter the ruins and search for Rubitar. Going in. Oh. Well, I didn't want to have to kill 3 at a time, but I gotta get to the door. Oh, listen, lady. Your beam is much more effective if you build up crux. I mean, it'll still damage some stuff, for sure, but not nearly as much. He's standing guard. He's keeping the Lamias out all by himself somehow. Oh, what the hell? Sarah, what are you doing? Going off fighting people? He's just picking fights with the locals. Listen, we don't have to fight the world. We were almost in. Ayleid ruins are great for bookshelves, just FYI. You want to collect every book in the game for your lore. Definitely a way to do it. Ayleid ruins are super heavy with bookshelves. I guess the Ayleids were very big into knowledge, which is a good thing. Honestly, we should be big into knowledge too, yeah? I mean, I like that beam. It does so much damage. Having to prep for it is kind of annoying.
Begs you, release her before hungry snake ladies return.
Hello. What the heck? I freed Kazi and then she ran away. What the hell's that about?
They've left Kazdi to die. Curse brute Vitar.
Why did you run away from me?
Brute Vitar sealed us out. Kazdi's fellows all dead, killed by dirty snake ladies. No doubt this Pecked soldier kills poor Kazdi now. This swamp, I hate it. Endless woe. Poor Kazdi.
Where is Ruvitar? Z.
Questions, not blades?
Well, I didn't come in here to kill you.
Merciful Pecked soldier takes
I don't
pity
think.
on Kazdi. Ruvitar took his big glowing egg behind that door and sealed it up. He's like a spider wearing a sash. Treat with respect, salute often. But Kazdi knows, still a spider.
Ruvitar is a spider.
No, a high elf. But he does awful things to swamp lizards through their special trees. Poisons them like a spider's bite, see? Ruvitar uses his big, glowing egg to destroy swamp lizards. Behind a door, like a clawless coward. That is all Kazdi knows.
Well, how do I stop Ruvitar?
Open sealed door, squash Ruvitar flat, wash foot. Kazdi can help open the seal. Ruvitar bragged of defenses so often, Kazdi knows them like her own whiskers.
Okay, well, how can you help me?
Kazdi can show you how Ruvitar sealed the door. He blamed Dominion soldiers for not finding keystones to seal the ruin, but refused to let us search. Too much time poking swamp lizards in the chest with his knives. Coward.
Well, I have one of the keystones.
Ah! Pecked soldier is clever indeed. Then
I
this
am
will be
clever.
so very simple, yes?
Yes.
Come, we must activate a crystal. After, Kazdi will show merciful, kind friend where the keystone fits.
Okay, well, why should I trust you? I mean, she is on the other
Simple.
team, so.
Kazdi wishes to stop the clawless high elf who kills swamp lizard babies and leaves Dominion soldiers to die. And see elsewhere again, maybe. If Kazdi shows you how to remove seal on door, you splatter Ruvitar. Deal?
Okay, cool. You can help, but I'm tying your hands. I mean, she seems, I don't know why we're tying her hands. She seems very sincere to me. I mean, I know she's in the other alliance, so, you know. Oh, we have to talk to her again? Why do we have to talk to her again?
Lead on, friend of Kazdi.
So what do we do first?
Ruvitar drew power from 3 Ayleid crystals to seal the door. If you activate the crystals, they take back their power from the door. Then you open the door and wallop Ruvitar. Simple, yes?
Where are these crystals?
The first one is near the sealed door. The others are in the same room, but held up high in claws. Fear not, merciful friend. Passages lead to the claws through hordes of angry dead and countless snake ladies. But Kazdi keeps light on her feet.
Alright, so we're going to examine the crystal. Here we go.
Now your keystone removes the rest of the barrier. See where it fits?
Do I see where it fits? Oh, there's multiple places. So it says, my hints up here says activate the eastern keystone or activate the western, and activate the western optional steps. Place the keystone to remove the seal. Isn't that what we just did? Is that not what we did? I don't know. Sometimes it's not terribly clear. Are there stairs over here? What am I missing? Am I supposed to go all the way around? Is that what we're doing? Sometimes. Okay, here we go. Place the keystone to remove the seal. There's an indent in the center as if something fits inside. Alright. Oh, this just saved us some time. Cool. Cool.
Girant Nuli Malam said I'd find you inside, but reported nothing of your Dominion prisoner. I knew to expect you, but not one of Ruvitar's soldiers. I take it she's your prisoner? You've interrogated her, yes?
She helped me unseal Ruvitar's defenses.
You'll forgive me for not thanking one of Vice Canon Rondar's murderers for turning her coat. But the Khajiit is your prisoner. What would you do with her?
Considering leniency, honestly.
You can't be serious. The
Yes.
Dominion stole our soldiers' skins, murdered a Vice Canon, and destroyed Argonian eggs at the hour of their birth.
She
Beheading
didn't.
would be leniency.
Listen. You know, often is the case that the head soldiers, like the generals and the politicians, they're the ones who are doing all the terrible things. Often, I mean, soldiers do those awful things too sometimes, but then sometimes they're just like, I didn't sign up for this, you know. I this isn't even what I wanted. So, and I feel like she's one of those. She's not about killing, you know, his babies. So, yeah. So this one says she's earned time in a cell until the conflict ends, or she earned her freedom by leading us to Ruvitar. I think she's earned her freedom, honestly. She's just a soldier. She did not make the decisions to come in here. And she wasn't about killing the swamp lizards, as she calls them, and killing their eggs and things. She's not about that. Jeet are honorable people. So I think I'm gonna let her go.
Set one of these Dominion criminals free after the terror they brought to Shadowfen? Ruvitar plans to end the Argonians as a species. You earned my trust at Tenmar Walk, but this is too much to stomach.
Listen, Kasi also hates Ruvitar. Let her report his total failure to her masters.
Clever. They'll consider Ruvitar's experiments an extravagant waste of resources and focus their attention elsewhere. I'll escort the Khajiit from the ruins and meet you inside the inner Bailey. Ruvitar won't see another sunrise.
Yep, I'm going immediately.
Wait. Should only one of us walk from these ruins, you must allow me to thank you on behalf of Shadowfen's citizens. Sithis guide your steps in the darkness, and refrain his embrace until you will it. I must be sentimental in my old age. All this death weighs upon me like a second set of scales, yet there is more of it ahead. Are you ready to show Ruvitar he cannot break the pact?
I'm ready.
If you have the chance to capture him, we could put him on trial in Stormhold. Make him answer for all he's done. But I'm happy to fit his head for a pike. As I believe Vice Canon Rondar would say, stab the elf in his crumpets.
Crumpets. I'll stop Ruvitar for sure. No doubt. We need to change our quest so we don't get confused by doors, markers. Cannot tell you how many times I have gone the wrong way because a quest ended while I was talking to them, but then they gave me a new one immediately afterwards. But I didn't change it. Alright, I'm using Keystone to free prisoners. There's Ruvitar. Definitely gonna have to kill him first, I imagine.
No! I've nearly unlocked its secret! You'll make a fine test subject!
Yeah, you're not gonna turn me into one of your damn experiments. Uh-oh, one of them died. That's messed up. Ah, I guess I should have put the key in there first. Well, 3 of them got away. I didn't realize it was an order kind of situation. It's not cool. Oh, this place is cool. Big old waterfall. Why they have to go all the way to the back? Am I gonna have to walk through this whole thing to get out? Or are they gonna give me a portal? She's not a mage, so I'm probably not gonna get a portal.
I'm almost afraid to touch the Nemec egg. Are we too late?
What's wrong with it?
You can't hear the noise?
I cannot.
Piercing like flesh flies roosting in your ears? And the smell, like moss and ailed hide set aflame. But we must remove it from these ruins before the Dominion returns.
How can we remove it?
Did Ruvitar remove your hands then? A joke, my friend. None shall touch the Nemec egg until I'm certain this isn't some kind of Dominion trap. Please, stand back.
Okay,
This
we're gonna
will
stand
require
back.
all my concentration. Stay vigilant.
She's
Yes,
probably gonna die. It's usually what happens in these
I
situations.
can hear the Nemec egg. Such rage.
Vice Cannon? Is everything all right? The Nemec egg holds her in some form of trance. We must wake her. What happened to the Vice Cannon?
Well, she said the Namek egg was in great pain, and then she touched it, and her head got all glowy.
No doubt Ruvitar's doing. May his corpse dry to a husk. We must wake the Vice Cannon before the Namek egg tears her mind apart.
Well, how do we do that? I guess I have to investigate. I'm probably going to join her in there or something. Whoa, there we go. Bright. I live in a cave, so every time light goes super bright, it hurts my eyes a little bit. Oh, check this out. This is fun.
Wondrous. You touched the Namek egg, yes?
Yes.
Then our minds join within the Hist itself.
Well, how do we get out?
Hmm? Oh, I'm more concerned with the state of the Hist than our safety. Don't you
Well.
see? If we heal the damage to the Hist from within, perhaps the Namek egg will recover from Ruvitar's blasphemies.
Well, how do we heal it?
I suspect we find and remove whatever afflicts the Hist. I'm embarrassed to
Thank you.
say I have no idea how. Before your arrival, I found myself racked with pain. Now all is calm. The Hist's subtle way of indicating you should lead, yes?
I guess so. I mean, I'm here to help, so. What are these plumes?
They don't appear to be part of the Hist. Perhaps a vestige of Ruvitar's experiments. If so, we should remove them, yes?
Well, any thoughts on how to do that?
Possibly. Looks like we must get to the heart of the matter and leave no corner unexplored to solve it.
Well, all right. Well, let's figure it out. I suspect. Okay, so it's a 9-space thing. Well, let's see what happens. Let's investigate this. It looks familiar. Yep. Oh, I have to remember. I know how to do it, but I always forget. Always forget. I used to have well, I didn't have one. I knew people who did. And anytime I was at their house, I really wanted to play with it, but I was always afraid to ask if I could play with other people's toys when I was at their house, because my brain told me that it was intrusive to do that. And so if they just offered me to play with it, I was like, yeah, that would be cool. You know, whatevs. Alright, so we do the corners first, I think, if I remember correctly, maybe. Trying to remember. I do the middle one. Haha. I'm smart.
You've done it.
I did.
Did you
I
feel the
remembered on
air
the first
shift?
try. I'm actually fairly impressed with myself.
There's something here, but I can't put my claw on it. No matter.
No matter. I mean, if something's nagging at you, it probably matters. I'm just saying. Oh, we're gonna loot the stuff inside the Mimic, or inside this thing. This is basically a mind space. We get to loot the boxes still. I love looting in ghost worlds and things. It's pretty funny. Oh, there's a big old
I
nasty tree up
recognize
there.
those nests, those houses. I've seen them in Shadowfen. But where?
Gotta talk to these guys, yeah? Alright, well, let's talk to this guy. Hello.
Butchered. Their blood poisons the ground. The work of those who serve, or those who forget their place? We'll rend the swamps barren before they tear our roots from the earth.
What is it that upsets you so much?
We feel our brother's rage, but do not understand. He says the Dark Elf Vice Cannon tried to destroy the eggs at the hatching pools. What does this mean?
What does your brother say exactly? See, I have 3 options here, which will determine the path of what my conversation is. So I either ask what does the brother say, or I say that Vice Canon Servina was never at the hatching pools, or that Servina tried to save the eggs, not destroy them. Who is Vice Canon Servina? I forgot. I've forgotten. I mean, we did try to save the eggs, but I don't remember who Vice Canon Servina is. Ah, all right, I'm just going to be like, what does your brother say exactly?
The Dark Elf Vice Cannon returns to the old ways when egg clutches hatch as slaves. She destroyed a hatching to remind the Hist of her power. If our brother speaks lies, we must feed him to the mire. Which is the truth of it, Fleshwalker?
Oh, okay. Don't remember. Trying to save the eggs. Oh, it was Servina who tried to save the eggs? Shit. It was like 5 days ago. I'm expected to remember these things. Try to remind me, game. Try to remind me a little bit. You know, I often bitch about the game trying to remind me of stuff. Like, so sometimes one of the questions is, and who are you again? So I guess, you know, if you're gone for a minute, you can sort of get reminded. Oh, don't remember if they were even there. I assume we tried to save the eggs, not destroy them. I don't remember, so.
We leave our brother with the truth, Fleshwalker.
Okay. Talk to this guy,
Our
maybe.
thoughts turn against us. Who else would have the will but the Fleshwalkers? Is it time for the Song of Sithis to bring the void? Shall they taste fear and then nothing?
Why are you so upset?
Our brother's thoughts roil like thunderheads, yet we do not understand. He says the Vice Cannons shed their skins like water snakes to hide their intentions. Where is the truth in that?
I don't think any of the Vice Cannons were involved in skin stealing. And then a skin stealer posed as Vice Cannon Hrondar against his will. That's true. Let's ask him what he means. Get a little more info.
The Vice Cannons lead the Fleshwalkers.
No,
But
I
our
don't
brother
think so.
says they lead the Skinwalkers as well. If our brother speaks lies, we'll cut the rot of his thoughts away. Which is the truth of it, Fleshwalker?
Well, it is true that a skin stealer posed as Vice Cannon Hrondar against his will. But, I mean, poor Hrondar is dead. I mean, it's not, can't get more against his will than that.
Then we leave our brother with the truth, Fleshwalker.
Now we gotta talk to this brother.
We heard
Hello?
the wails, felt the trembling of roots. But what our brother says of the Fleshwalkers, it cannot be.
What's wrong?
Our brother's fear spreads through the roots. He claims the Fleshwalkers boil our blood in vats of iron, all at a Daedra's command. Where is the truth in that?
Yeah, the Tremora was definitely his prisoner. We saved her. No, Loranth was not responsible. That is definitely not true. So we're going to say Rubitar boiled the Histop, the Dremora was his prisoner. Because that's true. That's true. We're not going to blame Loranth. She didn't do anything.
Then we leave our brother with the truth, Fleshwalker.
What's happening? Everything fades away.
Well, the
Small
tree people.
one, leave the rot memory. Come to us and speak.
Oh, we got to talk to the voice of the Hist. Where is it? It's this way. Ah, there we go. Hello, voice of the Hist.
Flesh walkers rarely visit our dreams, small one. The whorls of your thoughts bring warmth to our own. Soon we awaken, to nourish ourselves back to health. You must leave, or be dashed against our dreams.
Where is Vice Canon Haytamin?
When you quickened our dream, we knew her great purpose and sent her beyond the dream. But you, we could not send you just yet. You healed the wounds inflicted by the Fleshwalker Ruvitar, small one. The Hist shall dream of you always.
Well, what will happen to the Hist and to you?
In seasons to come, we'll grow and blossom. Our roots will mingle with the withered roots of our brothers. They will heal as we do. You've made our future whole. Go now, and be blessed.
Ah, we saved the Hist! Woohoo! Oh. He just kicks us out. Okay. Let's go talk to Tameen. She's apparently back also. Ah, we can't take anything in here. Here we go. Hello. How are you?
Alive and kicking, I see.
Yes.
As for me, I feel a decade younger. Can you see the healthy shimmer to my scales?
Sure.
You no doubt have questions. Please, ask. It's the least I can do after your help.
Why am I on a ship?
After my soldiers retrieved us from the ruins, I was asked to bring the Nemic egg to the Pact, hence the ship. It soon departs Shadowfen for Skyrim. Zuth, does your head hurt? Oh, mine feels like an overused drum. Did you feel the Hist slip inside your mind?
Yeah.
Such strangeness within my head. Thoughts I didn't think myself. Listen to me, going on like I'm freshly hatched. And they call me a hero of the Pact.
I mean, honestly, it's pretty normal to feel weird and disoriented after, going inside of an egg. Hello. So will you deliver the egg to the Pact?
That's the plan. The meeting will take place in Skyrim instead of Mournhold. The Nord ruler has his own artifact to contribute to the moot. Time to set sail for the land of ice and snow.
Oh, cool. I'm going?
Of course. Your presence is requested. That's what happens when you attract fame and fortune. Unless you plan to run across the sea, I suggest you find the boatmaster.
Cool. Point taken. I will definitely find the boatmaster, because I'm going to tell you what. You cannot swim past certain points in the water, or you will get eaten by slaughterfish. And that's a fact. So, looks like we basically just finished the main zone quest there. Yay us. Ready to move on to Eastmarch. Very cool. We can't, you know what? Ships are the best for just raiding boxes and crates, and we can't take any of it. Oh, there is a book up here somewhere, though. Oh, there's also a Thieves' Trove. Excellent. Thieves' Troves. Oh, that reminds me. Did I do today's endeavors? Not. To kill 5 bestial Daedra, which includes Ogrims, Clanfear, Scamps, and other beasts. Use an emote. Oh, I could totally do an emote. Or this other stuff. We're going to cast an emote because it's super duper quick. That's one. And the other one is cast skills with active skill styles. I don't have any skill styles. My poor Argonian doesn't have those. Improve 1 item. Let's look. Let's see if we have any. Nope, see, none of my skills have styles on the end of it. I haven't found them yet. Except for my soul magic. We don't use soul magic around Zareth because he gets very upset about it. He doesn't like taking souls and putting them in soul gems. He sets them free to their afterlife. So if we steal souls around Zareth, he gets pretty upset, and we lose rapport with him. So we don't use any soul magic. All right, let's look at our map and see. Yep, see, we've completed the zone story in Shadowfen. Very cool. We got all of our way shrines. We did all the delves. We did all the side quests. I mean, we could go around and discover some stuff very quickly. That wouldn't even be hard. Let's do that quick. Well, some of it, not all of it. So I know that I very much enjoy Halloween season, but I don't do Halloween stuff anymore. I haven't dressed up for Halloween, and I don't even know. Can't remember the last time I dressed up for Halloween. It's been several years now. But you know, since the pandemic, I just don't go to parties and hang out in large crowds anymore because I don't like the COVID. I got COVID, and that sucked. COVID was some stupid nonsense. Slept for 3 days. It was really, I mean, plenty of people had COVID way worse than me. So many millions of people died from COVID. I did not die, so I count myself incredibly lucky. And to the best of my knowledge, I did not get any, long-term side effects. I didn't get any long-term side effects. So I'm very happy about that. We should go discover this world boss to see, just to turn them. So I don't know if I ever did a world boss in here on my other character. It's possible. Yep, I've done this one. Alright, cool. We're just going to turn some icons discovered, so then we can clear this map and feel good about leaving. Discovered this eyeball. Ooh, there's a grub basket. And it's empty, because of course it is. Even though there are clearly worms in that basket. Inconsistency sometimes in this game is annoying. I'm kind of glad to get out of the jungles. They're cool, and there's some interesting wildlife in the Argonian jungles, for sure. But I get a little tired of all the, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. It's not my aesthetic, is what I'm saying. It's not my aesthetic. I'm not one of those people that like goes camping just for the scenery. That's not me at all. Not me even a little bit. Alright, we discovered that dolmen, which of course I have done on a previous character. We could do the dolmen, but there's nobody over here. I'm pretty certain. I don't know if I would be able to do it by myself with this character. I can do it with my Khajiit. My Khajiit is a badass. My Khajiit is a badass. I am going to go to this way shrine, though. Maybe we can move to a different place with all of our shit discovered. I'm not a camper. Absolutely not. I don't like camping. I've been camping multiple times, so don't be coming at me with the well, have you even gone camping? Yes. When my mom was married to husband number 2, we went camping so much. We went fishing on the weekends and camping and, you know, sleeping in tents and shit. I don't like it. It's cold. And then we have to get up before even the sun is up. Just, ugh. There's no bathrooms in the woods, you guys. There are no bathrooms in the woods. And being a female person with female plumbing, I'm going to tell you right now, peeing in the woods is no bueno. It's no way good. I don't know. I don't understand why people want to go camping. Why do I want to sleep outside when I have a perfectly good bed at home to sleep in? Perfectly good bed at home. Where are we going? Oh, we're heading in the northern direction. We're just trying to clear the map. Are you guys looking forward to Halloween? So tell me in the comments what your costumes are going to be. I have dressed up so many different things in my life. I usually try to make my own costume. Oh, what the heck? He just like appeared. That was weird. I usually try to make my own costume. Sometimes I have to buy parts, you know, from the costume shop, which there's completely nothing wrong with that. I have no judgment on people who just buy their whole costume outright. Because, you know, costumes can be difficult, and they take a while to put them together sometimes. Like, anytime I do Halloween makeup, it usually takes me a couple hours to do it. Because, you know, I like to, I don't know, be intricate or whatever. Oh, nope, I was going to take off, but I saw food laying over here, so I'm going to do something about that. I'm not here to waste resources. I will take all the free resources. All of them. Radishes and bananas. This place. Such a shame it's going to waste all. These zombies don't eat food. They eat flesh and brains and things. I wanted to go to waste. It's just sitting here. Let's see if we can get out of this place without causing too much of a hassle. Let's see. Oh, I came up here for basically no reason. Is there a delve up here we haven't done? How's that possible? It says 606, but there is a sky shard right there. So we're going to go do that. That's where we're going. We're going to click ourselves to here. Get us a little bit closer. Can't believe we missed a delve. What the hell? Not right. I mean, I've technically done it with my Khajiit. But we definitely have not done it with this character. There's a sky shard I want that's in there. 100%.
Get ready.
He says get ready. We haven't even gotten off our mounts. We're not fighting while running through the world. That's not a thing. You know, one thing I do like about the Argonian jungles, it is relatively, like, there's not a ton of cliffs. Not a ton. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I wasn't paying attention to my map. There are some, of course, like, you know, that's a cliff. Like, I can't just decide to go left all of a sudden. But when we get into the whole world of Nords. Ugh, there's going to be cliffs and mountains all over the place. Where the hell is the door? Oh, it's over here. Here we go. I found it. Here we go. Whoa, hey. Heavy sack. Found a heavy sack.
Georgette, how useful. Azith Rabbar.
Alien ruin. Gonna be some bookshelves in here. Also, supplies. So that means there's people in here, probably. Dead people? I don't know. Undead? Who knows? Oh, there's a gargoyle in here. Ah, what? Listen. You punching me? Chest. Listen. I don't know what. Stick. Man, that first thing was being a pain in the butt. It was like, I know you're doing the show live, and you're normally fine with lockpicks, but whenever I get on live, it doesn't want to let me get in, which makes no sense to me, but it's fine. Alright, what we came in here for? What did we come in here for? We came in here for this sky shard. This one. And I don't see a quest, so we don't have to worry about that. So we're just going to try and get through this. Shouldn't be too hard. It also should take like no time. Delta pretty easy. Well, at this level they are. You know, when you're like the first like couple of levels, obviously not. We have Zareth with us. He's here to kick some butt with us. I'm a little surprised there's not a quest in here though. Most elves have quests. Not all of them. Most of them though. Tell you, as an Arcanist, there will definitely be no tanking with this character, or getting all up in it. I feel like Arcanists are definitely fight from a distance when possible. There's so much preparation you gotta do before you can even start shooting at things. Oh, I thought it was laying down sleeping on the ground. Sometimes that happens. You see them sleeping. With any luck, you can have them half dead before they are able to get up off the ground. We don't want any of that stuff. I don't pick up, like, soups and meals. I only pick up bread. The chest. Alright, this one's gonna lock good. Unlock. Not gonna try and embarrass me. Yeah, see, that one went pretty normal. Pretty normal. So, what? This is not registering as a bookshelf. What the fuck is that about? books on it. I saw them. Yeah, so I tried to, like, one year I was like a zombie-ish thing, or a rotting dead. I don't know. I don't really put labels on my costumes. I'm just trying to look cool and have some fun. I don't really need, you know, to put labels on what my like what my costume is. And it usually takes me a couple of hours to put these things together. And like when I do zombie stuff or, you know, cut up my face and make brains come out, generally what I use is I use tissue paper and like cereal bits, and put them all on my face with like Elmer's glue. Elmer's glue is a perfectly good thing to use on your face. Like if you get one of those glue sticks, perfectly perfectly safe thing to put on your face, and it washes off. Washes off pretty easily. So, all right, somewhere over here is a sky shark. All right. I love when they're about to hit me with their really overcharged smacks. Seraph just knocks them on their ass. Right, excellent. Oh, we're not that far from the exit. Where are we? Oh, we're still in Shadowfen. Let's see if anybody's in Shadowfen. Nope. Alright, we're just gonna have to book it out of here all on our own with no taxi. How do I get out of here? Oh, you gotta use the buttons in the alien ruins. If you're in like a... Oh, well, I wasn't gonna kill this, but there's a shark. There's a chest there. I'm not wasting that. Not wasting a chest. Why on earth would I waste a chest? Oh, that's funny. It had the same lock as that other one did. That's weird. Alright, turning around. I'm going right out. Yeah, so for like zombie stuff, or, you know, cuts and things on your face, I will totes use tissue paper. And when I say tissue paper, I mean like Kleenex or toilet paper. Not the tissue paper that you use to wrap gifts with. Actual like tissue paper from Cold Harbor. Oh, this is a quest that I'm not doing. All right. Oh, there's still a soul gem in that public dungeon. I will come back. Once we hit level 50, we'll come back and do that public dungeon so I can get that last sky shard out of there. I don't feel confident enough with this character to go in there and get that last sky shard. Just don't. So we're just going to do a quick hop over here. I don't usually pay, but I don't want to walk all the way over down to the way shrine. Sometimes I do. And we're going to walk over to the boat, and we're going to head ourselves to Eastmarch. Oh, moving to the next zone. There's some other places that, but I'm just going to come in here later and just run around and walk next to this stuff so that it's discovered. Yeah, I don't want to watch me walk around. It's not really productive. It's just a side thing. Which boat? Not this one. Oh, this fell off. It's funny. So this way we can. Hello there.
Best not to swim in the swamp water. Why not take a boat instead?
Well, that's why I'm talking to you. I need a range travel to Skyrim.
Yes, your ship is ready, and a fine one it is. Very few rats, plenty of fruit. Let me know when you're ready to set sail.
Well, I'm ready to go now, so let's go.
Good. Follow me, please.
Going to Eastmarch. Oh, Brandon was talking about the giant skeletons. The Home Depot. Or Lowe's. Probably Home Depot. I think Home Depot is the one that sells those big giant skeletons. Or maybe they all do. Do not know. Yeah. If I ever had a house with a yard that, whatever, I would consider getting one of those big 12-foot skeletons. Because they're so fun. They're so fun. And then, you can just leave them in your yard year round and just change I don't know, change their costume out, put a costume on them, make it seasonal. Well, hello there. Hey, Tameen. We made it.
Ah, Skyrim. It's been some time since I've seen its people. And its snow.
What will you do now?
I will enter the city and find a safe place to store the egg. Then I will enjoy the celebration. The Nords know how to keep the cold at bay. It's my favorite thing about them.
All right. Well, we're done with her. Somebody will show up. Oh, see, there's already somebody up there. Usually when you go into a new area with zone quest situations,
Hello.
first person you meet.
Can I speak to you for a moment?
Of course. Talk to me.
Welcome to Windhelm. You're just in time for the celebration. If you don't mind me saying so, you look pretty capable and good in a fight.
Well, thank you very much.
Just the sort of individual that Thane Mera is looking for.
Who is Thane Mera?
Thane Mera Stormcloak. She keeps the city running and oversees the Windhelm Guard. That makes her extremely busy, especially now. What with the Conanliker and the Ebonheart Pack delegates and all.
The Ebonheart Pack delegates are here?
Of course. In addition to attending the Conanliker, the Pack leaders have important business to attend to. Important business.
Okay,
now hurry
calm
along.
down.
You can find Thane Mera at the center of town, right in front of the Palace of Ysgramor.
Well, I'll go and speak to Thane Mera then. How about that?
I'm sure Thane Mera will appreciate your assistance. And your discretion.
I am very discreet. Who are you exactly?
Oh, many apologies. I'm the Ebonheart Pact envoy in Windhelm. I've lived here for some time now. I can honestly say that I know all of the city's movers and shakers. If you need anything at all, I'm the one to ask.
Oh, well, you did mention a celebration. That sounds fun. Tell me about that.
Yes. The Conanliker. The Nords are very proud of their celebrations, and this is a big one. They want to prove that even though the Akaviri damaged the city, Windhelm is still a beautiful and vibrant place.
Well, what on earth is the Conanliker? That sounds... Oh... What is the name? So, if you're an Amish kid, when you turn 16, you can go out into the world and see if that's where you want to live or come back and stay Amish. Something Springer. Brandon, remind me what that is. Type it out. Wolf Springer. What is it? Anyways, Conanliker makes me think that. I'm not sure why. Nords, they party all the time. They're always drunk, honestly. What is a Conanliker?
That's what the Nords call this celebration. The entire city is celebrating King Yoren's 10th anniversary as the Skald King. Nord clans have come to Windhelm from across Skyrim to compete in various challenges to honor the king and his reign.
Well, tell me about this damage to the city you mentioned.
The Akaviri hit Windhelm hard during the invasions. Most of the damage has been repaired, but work continues on the palace. King Yoren insisted that the rest of the city should come first, so the palace was the last thing worked on.
Thank you, Brandon. It's Rumspringa, where you get to go out into the world as a 16-year-old, which seems like a really dumb time. Because let me tell you something about 16-year-olds. Their brains are completely different, right? They're not adults. I don't know how you can make adult life decisions at 16. Making a decision that will seriously affect the rest of your life. Like, they go out and they are completely, like, it's just nothing but debauchery. They drink, they smoke, they do drugs, they do all the sex probably. I mean, and then after they do all that, they've gotten it out of their system, quote unquote. And then some of them decide to stay in the real world, and then, but most of them, I think, go back to being Amish, which is really weird. And then, of course, they're like, oh, this place is terrible. It's so crazy. And these people are misguided and things. And I'm like, yeah, you grew up in a very isolated world. What? Of course, this is shocking to your system. Of course it is. Since you're 16, you never experienced life in the real world before. Well, you know, you're making a decision for the rest of your life at an age when you should not be making the rest of your life decisions.
What do you want?
We're in Windhelm, y'all. A lot of goats. Ow. Alright, so we're going here. There is a dungeon in town, which cracks me up. Oh, there's some stairs. That'll help us get to where we're going. You know, you see these people around. They look like zombies, but they're not zombies. They're just drunk Nords. Don't like Windhelm. There's a lot of...
They don't call me mud crab for nothing.
There's a lot of... It's very maze-like. I don't like it. The Nord cities are very... sometimes difficult to get around. What means some nerve? What are you talking to me like that for? Hello.
You look strong and capable.
I am.
Good in a fight and brave enough to travel the world in search of adventure.
That's right.
If my assessment is even close to correct, I could use your help.
Well, how about you tell me what you need?
The Konunleiker, the great games to honor the reign of King Yoren, fills the city with mirth and good cheer. When a new king survives to his 10th year on the throne, we celebrate. But not everyone who has come to Windhelm is in a festive mood.
Okay, well, what's going on?
The Stormfist clan hasn't been seen in a decade, but they return for these games. Since then, there have been numerous injuries and a few deaths, and I fear worse things are to come. The clan stays at the Cold Moon Inn. See what you can learn.
All right, I will do that. What do you do in Windhelm? Why are you even here?
I am the Thane of Windhelm. My father was captain of the guard. I followed in his footsteps and climbed a bit higher. We Stormcloaks helped build Windhelm centuries ago. We're an old family, and we're proud of our heritage.
Stormcloaks? Well, that's not going to end well. This little foreshadowing for you. What does a Thane do exactly?
What do I do? What don't I do?
rules and regulations, meetings with King Yoren and other thanes. Now I'm hosting pack delegates. A lot of political nonsense. Mostly, I delegate so that I can guard the city. People feel safer with the Thane around.
And there are Ebonheart pack delegates in Windhelm?
Yes. They've come for the celebration, but also to meet with King Yoren about pact business. I try not to get too involved. In fact, I'm not sure how Yoren stands all the pomp and ceremony. It would drive me insane.
Yeah, I don't like pomp and ceremony either. It's annoying. So why do you suspect the Stormfist clan?
We don't like to talk about it. But Yoren wasn't the unanimous choice to ascend the throne. The Stormfist clan backed his challenger, and they have been associated with ill omens ever since. Discretion is called for, hence an outsider like you.
I mean, I feel like 10 years is an awfully long time to hold a grudge. You know, these Nords. Who was the challenger?
Yoren's brother, Fieldgore. He desired the throne. Normally, succession is determined by the crown of Freydis, but there were complications. Anyway, the brothers fought, Yoren won, and Fieldgore was exiled. End of story. Or so we thought.
Well, alright. Cool, cool, cool. Look at us go. We're in Eastmarch, shadows over Windhelm. To remind ourselves where in Windhelm, or excuse me, where in Eastmarch we are, we're at the top.
Come
Little
on,
city of
help us out
Windhelm.
here. We have deadlines to meet.
You know the rules. No one's allowed inside without authorization. And I don't see your paperwork.
I don't believe this. I'm not leaving until you let us in.
They're just gonna stand there forever. Every time you walk by them, they're gonna bitch that they don't get let in. Alright, we're just gonna head on down here so I don't have to listen to them talk about their nonsense every 2 minutes. This is the Guild Trader Square. These are guild traders right here for varying guilds. The guild traders are almost always right next to a way shrine or very close.
One for me.
Very close. Alright, we were looking at our map to see what kind of future holds for us in Windhelm. Look at this place. So much to do. Why are there no quest markers here? I had taken them off for one character, but I should not be taking that off for all of them. I don't have an add-on that includes all. Right, we'll turn that on. Boom. There we go. I can see where all my quests are. And on the started guild. We're not going to turn on the daily ones. Well, maybe. At some point, we might do some dailies. At some point.
Come on, help us out here.
Daily quests for zones are generally, well, and for base game zones, daily quests is the crafting writs. But for the DLC, the daily quests are like, there's 3 people, and you can do 3 different things. There's a delve quest, which are usually pretty solo, which are very soloable to do by yourself. There's a world boss quest, which you're definitely going to need help with, because world bosses are assholes and really hard to kill. And the third one is generally, I want to say, public dungeon. So there's public dungeon, world boss, and delve quests, daily quests in the DLC zones. But this is a base game, so the only daily quests you have here are crafting writs. Well, hey, you know what? Since we're in Windhelm, while we're here, let's go find Belast. See if we
inside without authorization.
We can't get some...
I don't see our people.
Go to do the next part of our mage's quest.
I'm not leaving until you let us in.
I can figure out how to get there.
I am noting your scent.
It's hard to know when to go down the stairs and when to not go down the stairs. Well, I don't like... There's the mage's quest, or mage's guild right there. Right
One
here.
more and you'll be good looking.
Oh man, did you hear what he said? That was funny. One more and you'll be good looking. I'm going to tell you, in my experience, there is no amount of beer to make somebody attractive that I am not attracted to. I don't know. It's so weird to me. Hey, it's Velast. Look at her. Hey, Velast, how you doing?
Shalador found you. Excellent.
Yes.
I've puzzled out the hints from that last book, and I'm afraid the news isn't good.
Oh, no.
Your next trial is in a particularly nasty part of the Shivering Isles, a place called the Chateau of the Ravenous Rodent.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. Chateau of the Ravenous Rodent? Should I recognize that name?
Not unless you've spent your life poring over obscure Daedric tomes. The chateau is in the darkest part of Dementia, the shadowland of the Shivering Isles. I'm worried that...
Are you okay, Velast?
I'm fine, Adept. I'm just tired. It's become very draining to translate these tomes. Don't worry about me. I can open the portal to the Isles for you straight away, if you'll allow me.
Well, thank you. I would appreciate that. Alright, let's go to the Shivering Isles. These giant mushrooms.
Good. You've arrived.
I have arrived.
Welcome back to the Isles, Adept. We must be wary. This part of Sheogorath's realm is twisted and corrupt.
Aren't all of his realm, all parts of his realm twisted and corrupt? I mean, honestly, it is Sheogorath. I don't think there's a part of his realm that is not twisted and corrupt. That would be weird, wouldn't it? Like, if you're in Sheogorath's realm and, you know, you look around and you're like, yeah, this all tracks because that dude is nuts. Like, he is completely off his rocker, right? But then, like, you find one part of the Shimmering Isles and it's just like a little cozy hut with a fireplace and a library, and then you see him just sitting in a chair reading a book and, you know, drinking a hot cocoa or something. Like, yeah, okay. I don't think so. Sheogorath is completely nuts. That would never. But also, I don't know, does he drink hot cocoa? It would probably be cheese flavored. Honestly. I love chocolate and I love cheese, but I don't know that cheese and chocolate should go together. Well, hello, Shalador. It's good to see you. Do you have any sense of what we might face here?
I'm not sure. I've never been to this part of the Shivering Isles before. We're after the final tome, though, so we have to assume he has something truly perverse waiting in the wings. Certainly Velast has suffered enough.
Well, you were right. There is something wrong with Velast. I'm a little concerned about how tired she is, to be fair. She seems a little wiped out.
Yes, it is as I said. She has worked herself night and day, and Sheogorath's dark intellect is focused through those tomes. They are like a stain on her mind. I think we have to... Wait, do you feel that?
Feel what?
Not so fast there, Shalador. Only invited guests in the chateau. We have standards, you know.
Damn you, mad god!
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, Shally. And off you go. Just the two of us. Now we can talk in peace.
I love when he, like, disappears and reappears. His little recall is just a big old bunch of purple butterflies. If that ever comes to the Crown Store, I might consider it.
Ah, my little mortal. I'm a man of many personalities, but I tell you what, they're all very fond of you.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. But I'm going to need... What is your game this time, Sheo?
The game is a foot. Or a leg. In fact, all manner of severed limbs. But don't worry about that. I've brought you here because I've been watching you. You work too hard. You need a nice little vacation.
Oh, vacation. Vacation sounds amazing.
Of course! This is my chateau. It's me family's estate. Gets handed down from me to myself and so on and so on. I think you'll love it here. Or hate it. Oh, one of the two, certainly.
All right, well, what's first?
Up the road behind me is our guest quarters. But silly me! All 3 rooms are already occupied. Frankly, they've overstayed their welcome. One of them, though, just not fitting in. Could you do me a favor? Could you tell him to shove off?
Okay. What's the catch?
Catch? Such an untrusting soul.
I mean, it is you.
If there were a catch, I'd say it's the 2 of my guests are murderous cannibals. My advice? Don't let anyone eat you. If anyone tries to kill you, kill him right back.
Okay, I will definitely keep that in mind. I will definitely not let anyone eat me.
And remember, try to relax.
Try to relax, he says. I'm on the Shivering Isles. His chateau seems like a very relaxing place. I mean, look at this place. If it wasn't so foggy, these poor trees, ugh, man, they have definitely seen better days. Giant mushrooms are cool. I mean, if I had a house with these giant mushrooms, I'd be cool with that. Look at them. Giant mushroom trees. You know where else you can get giant mushroom trees? Stardew Valley. I don't know if any of you guys play Stardew Valley. It's a fun game. Maybe at some point in the future, I will do Stardew Valley on my live stream. Wouldn't that be fun? That would be fun. I've never played Stardew Valley on my computer before. I have it on my PlayStation. It'd be interesting to see how different the controls are playing if I played Stardew Valley on my computer. So I may have to do that. But let's change our quest to what we're actually doing. Chateau of the Ravenous Rodent. I'll walk on into the chateau.
Talk to these guests carefully before you try to throw anyone out.
I can hear you, Shally! Don't bother my guests!
You're the only one that thinks you're funny, mad god.
Oh, I love the interaction between those two. I mean, honestly. This is not much of a chateau or vacation. All of your boxes are empty. What the hell is that about? Oh, I found one. There we go. All right, let's talk to this person.
Is someone out
Hello?
there?
Yes.
I can hear you moving.
Are you enjoying your stay?
No, not at all. There are things skittering around in here.
I'm supposed to evict one of Sheogorath's guests. They're not fitting in.
Hmm? Oh, don't evict me. As long as I ignore the noise, it's quite nice in here.
Is it?
You can't see the poetry of my soul from behind a door. You can't
Sounds
look into
convincing.
my eyes and know that my mind is my own. You can't see the intensity of my truth.
Uh-huh. Well, let's go talk to them before we make any decisions, okay? Jump over the furnace that is in the middle of the floor.
Hello? Is someone there? I sent for room service hours ago.
Are you enjoying your stay?
Yes, actually. It's very pleasant. Some odd things here and there, but overall... Look, are you room service or not?
I'm not. I'm supposed to evict somebody because they're not fitting in.
What? Well, no throwing me out. Throw me out and I'll have my advocate drag you before the Alinor courts. We'll strip you of every coin you've ever earned, and every coin your sons will ever earn.
He sounds genuinely glad to be here, which is probably a bad thing.
I can hear someone out there. Hello?
Are you enjoying your stay?
Yes. Wait, no! Is the Master playing his games again? Wait, I mean scenarios. I do enjoy his scenarios.
Do you?
They taste so yellow.
Can you taste it? What does yellow taste like? What do you think yellow tastes like? I mean, when he says they taste so yellow, the first thing my brain says is lemons. That's the first yellow fruit that pops into my mind. I don't know. So is yellow sour? I don't know. Listen, I'm supposed to evict someone because they're not fitting in.
Yes, yes! Evict me! Open the door right now, or I'll peel off your face and wear it like a mask. I'll claw through this wood and tear out your succulent throat with my teeth.
Uh-huh. Interesting. Well, I'm just going to say, I don't know who to evict. I've done this quiz before and I passed on my Khajiit. Was it my Khajiit? No, my Khajiit has not done this quest. My original character. My wood elf. So it's been a minute. But I don't know if I picked the right person then or not. It's been a while, so I don't remember. So let's try to figure this out. So we have the lady, and she was like, no, I totally like this place. I don't sound like I would want to leave at all. Oh, there's a set of dice on the table. Then we got this guy, and he's like, I freaking live here. This is the best hotel I've ever stayed at, except for room service is terrible. And this guy's like, I want to leave. He definitely wants to leave. He does not want to be here. So the other two have said that they want to stay, which for the lady, want is definitely in some hard quotes. Ugh. Don't know. He seems very confused about being here. It seems new, honestly. And when the game tries to make me decide with like some super vague nonsense. Evict the guest that doesn't belong. That's what we're supposed to be doing. I mean, he's enjoying himself entirely too much. Don't you think, this guy? He probably doesn't belong. I don't know that Sheogorath wants you to truly enjoy your stay. What do you guys think? Brandon, what do you think? Brandon's my only watcher. Oh, and now? Is he watching? I don't know. He may have left too. Well, I got nobody to help me with this decision. Which is normal. I don't think I'm going to evict the lady. One of these two guys, I feel like. You're the guy who's just a little too comfortable here.
Hello? Is someone there? I sent for room service hours ago. Yes, actually. It's very pleasant. Some odd things here and there, but overall... Look, are you room service or not?
Not room service. And you sound like you are entirely too... I mean, technically he's fitting in, right? I don't know.
What? Well, no throwing me out. Throw me out and I'll have my advocate drag you before the Alinor courts. We'll strip you of every coin you've ever earned, and every coin your sons will ever earn.
I don't know, you guys. This is too hard. I don't know who to throw out. Because he definitely likes being here. I don't know if that counts as fitting in Sheogorath's mind. She definitely does not want to be here, but she wants me to believe that she wants to be here because she's afraid of the consequences otherwise, right? This guy.
I can hear someone out there. Hello? Yes. Wait, no! Is the Master playing his games again? Wait, I mean, scenarios. I do enjoy his scenarios. They taste so yellow.
I mean, he doesn't sound convinced. I'm just saying. The question is, which one of these 3 tenants do I throw out? Brendan is asking me. Which one of these tenants do I throw out because they, quote-unquote, don't fit in? This guy clearly doesn't want to be here, but he's trying to convince me that he does. Same with the lady. She clearly doesn't want to be here based on her tone. And then we have this other guy who's like, this is the best hotel I've ever stayed at. Don't you dare throw me out. I will totally sue you if you do. So, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it must be this guy. It's too cushy.
Hello?
He thinks this is...
Is someone there?
He's enjoying himself entirely too much.
I sent for room service hours ago. Yes, actually. It's very pleasant. Some odd things here and there, but overall... Look, are you room service or not?
I mean, he seems the most comfortable here. And I don't think that's necessarily what Sheogorath is going for, but I honestly don't know. So we're going to evict this guy.
Well, no throwing me out. Throw me out and I'll have my advocate drag you before the Alinor courts. We'll strip you of every coin you've ever earned, and every coin your sons will ever earn.
Yeah, I think I'm kicking you out. Sorry.
Fine then. My advocate will be contacted. I'll show myself out. But I'm not taking that dreadful portal.
That's a perfectly good portal! I should know! I made it!
Alright, well, we're entering the portal. I don't know if I picked the right person or not, but it seems like I must have. Because he didn't feel tortured, he was enjoying himself there entirely too much. And we know Sheogorath doesn't like that, unless he's basically torturing you and making you feel terrible. It's not really part of his game.
It's been so long since we had guests. You would have loved my old Uncle Leo back in the day. Charming dinner conversation. When he wasn't bringing up old girlfriends. Literally regurgitating them. Nasty habit.
Oops. So I evicted your guest, now what?
Well, let's see. Now that you're settled in, you should tour the grounds. We have this lovely maze at the chateau. You simply must see it.
So I have to navigate a maze? Why on earth would I do that?
Why do I need a reason for everything?
Just
Mortals,
ask him.
Mortals, mortals! Always needing a reason to do things! For example, people like to think light chases away the shadows. I prefer to think that without a few lights, there'd be no shadows to enjoy!
I mean, he has a point. It's either completely dark or completely light. Both of those, you can't have... Yeah, if you have a completely light with nothing in it, then there are no shadows. If it's just a big open space, who wants that? So the maze will be dark then.
Oh, jolly good, you're getting it! I knew if we spent enough time together, you'd start to think like me. I have that effect on people. It's a bit too dark, actually. Why don't you light a few braziers as you go? It broke the ambiance.
Whatever you say, man. This is
I'm what bumps in the night now.
This is your nonsense. Alright, let's take a look around. See what this place is like. Well, at least there's stuff I can loot here, so there's that. We like loot. See if there's any of this furniture that I can dream I have in my house. So far, no. Do you have a house that has these purpley pink trees? They're pretty cool. Oh, I need to show you guys my house. I keep telling you I'm going to, and then I never do. Because I get distracted and then I forget
darkness before, Adept.
all about it.
Remember your training.
No cheating, Shalador! Don't ruin this for me!
They're like a bickering old couple, honestly. But in another existence, Shelly and Sheogorath are two old friends who live together and just bitch about the world. It's very dark here, though. It's all foggy, too, which is definitely not helpful. I'm supposed to be lighting some braziers. Let's go do that. It's a cool brazier. Light takes away this fog over here, but still over there, no. I find it hilarious in Rimmen. People hang out in Rimmen, and there's a, you know, inevitably people who are werewolves. Somebody will type out, "Oh, werewolves of Rimmen," and then I seriously want to go into chat and then sing the whole song, "Werewolves of London." That song cracks me up. You seen American Werewolves in London? It's a great movie. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. Came out in the late 70s, early 80s. I, of course, saw it at the drive-in when I was a very small child. My mom has no understanding of what is appropriate for children. So, I gotta tell you, I can't be mad at her about it. I mean, I was mad. There's plenty of things to be mad about my mom did to me growing up. She's not a nice person.
Only 2 more to go. This trial is child's play.
I'm gonna bind you to haunt a little old lady in Wayrest! Does that sound fun, Shally?
I mean, there's a lot to say about my mom's inability to, I don't know, be a good person. But can't really be mad at her about taking me to all of the super scary movies when I was little, because, I mean, honestly, okay, according to our map, that one brazier is, I'm not sure how I'm going to light that one. But, you know, like I saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre when I was 4. You know what I mean? And that's a pretty bloody movie. I don't remember it, like, I'm trying to think of movies I saw growing up. At least what I remember is Texas Chainsaw Massacre when I was 4. And then And then we saw a movie, and you'll have to look up the years on these because I don't remember what years they came out. There's a movie called It's Alive, where this woman gives birth basically to a monster, and immediately from birth, it goes around and starts killing people. It killed a guy, or what? It got out of the hospital. This newborn monster got out of the hospital, attacked a milk truck, killed the driver, and got into the back of the truck and drank all the milk. It was pretty funny, actually, if you think about it. And saw this movie at the drive-in. Saw The Howling, Friday the 13th, the first one. I can't think of any. Of course, I saw Jaws. Look up scary movies from the 1970s, and I'll tell you if I saw them or not. I probably have, because my mom loved going to see the scary movies. I saw Cujo. Of course, that came out in the 80s. So, Carrie. I saw Carrie, the original. So, say what you will about my mom. You can say whatever you want about my mom. She's a terrible person. But, you know, I was never affected by the horror films that she took me to see because I think I enjoyed them. I thought they were fun. Like, American Werewolves in London was such a great movie because it was also funny. Like, it was somewhat comedic. And at the time, the special effects were pretty good. I mean, I've gone back and watched it, and I'm just like, ugh, that was terrible. But, I mean, for the 70s, they did a great job. You know, you have to do what you can with the limited technology that exists. And sometimes you just have to make do. And they did a pretty good job of turning him into a werewolf. Like, back in the 70s and early 80s, whenever they did a werewolf movie, they always made, like, a huge deal about them turning into the werewolf. I mean, it was always, like, a 5-minute scene of them turning into the werewolf. And I was just like, ugh, turn him into the werewolf already. I know you guys are proud of your work, and you should be, but also you're taking too long. Can we please move on? All right, hello. I'm here. I did the maze.
What did you think? What was your favorite part? No, don't answer that. I can see by the look on your face how happy you are.
I am actually, because I made it through. So what's left?
Such confidence! Braggadocio! Gumption! I like that. The last place I'd like you to visit is our humble little manse, just behind me.
It's a mansion?
I want you to meet the family! So many fond memories. There was that one time with the scalpel. And all of our family dinners. And of course, you get to play with the family heirlooms.
Heirlooms?
Aye, we have an old rhyme about them. 4 lights in a row, poke one to make it glow. No, that's wrong. Maybe it was 4 lights in a trough, poke one to turn it off. Huh. Well, something like that.
Okay, I will be sure to remember that intricate, detailed instructions you just gave me.
Remember, vacations are about enjoying the little moments.
Such a weirdo.
Get away.
American Werewolf in London was 1981. So, I was 11. She sounds like she's having a bad day. Oh, The Corpse Friend was great. Oh, The Corpse Friend was, in my opinion, the best part about that whole movie. Because while he was dead, and he could just appear, as the movie went on, he became more and more decayed over the time. It was so funny. I thought it was hilarious. So, you know, I enjoyed that movie. So fun.
Those poor souls. Sheogorath's family.
How do you keep getting back in here? I blame Haskell.
Apparently not everything is under your control.
Not yet, anyway.
You can't blame Haskell. Haskell didn't do anything. Haskell is a faithful servant, to be sure. Exploring this place. I mean, you know, at least there's some foodstuffs in here I can pick up. So there's that. Is that an alchemy? No, that's a drink. I don't pick up drinks. I don't use drinks, I use food. I honestly only really use food when I'm doing, like, dungeons and stuff. Because generally speaking, I do alright with the life that I have out here. If I'm doing dungeons, I 100% boost my health with some food. So that I live a little bit longer, I don't die immediately when they look at me. Ugh. I don't like fighting on the stairs. My beam does not really go diagonally. This is not a very nice place. This looks like some, like, shack setup. Just some random furniture in here. Clotheslines hanging up. Oh, I like that divider, though. It's a nice divider. Like something like, I need something like that for my house to put in my room to separate my sleeping area from my art area. Because I'm trying to make my villa look like an art studio. And it's a 2-story villa, so there's a downstairs and an upstairs. And I very seldom even go in the downstairs room. I need to figure out what to do about that. But I don't have... I just definitely don't have enough furniture recipes to make the things that I want. I have like a nice sort of patio area. And I want to put like a table out there so that it looks like, you know, you can have guests over and have like outside parties on your... Is it a veranda? It might be a veranda. Not really sure what the difference between a patio and a veranda. A veranda is a balcony-like, I think. It's not a balcony, so I'm going to go with veranda and assume that my brain is giving me the right word. Alright, let's see what these things do. Okay, so I'm turning them on. Uh-huh, I see. So that first one does 1 beam, and this one does 2 beams. What does this one do? It does the same 2 beams. And then this one. It's these 2 beams. Interesting. Okay. This might take me a second to brain through it. Oh, well. That was... I usually don't solve these immediately. You guys are making me smart.
Isn't it beautiful? The most beautiful part of the chateau. You can see why I've held on to the place all these years.
Oh yeah, it's great. Can I have the book now?
Now, just hold on there. Haven't you been wondering why it's called the Chateau of the Ravenous Rodent?
I actually had completely forgotten that's what it was called, but sure.
Well, you should. And before I give you the last tome, before I reward you and Shally for all your hard work, you need to meet one more member of my family. Let me tell you the story of old Uncle Leo.
Sure. Tell me the whole story.
Ah, a mortal after me own heart.
I mean, if we keep him happy,
Uncle
maybe
Leo was
he's
quite
less
the
of a
ladies'
dick.
man back in the day. He had a beauty in every town, from Windhelm to Stormhold. As the years went by and his looks began to fade, it got harder and harder to, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Right.
That's fine.
Well, not getting the attention of the ladies the way he used to, it started to drive Leo a little bit batty. And that's when I stepped in. Can't have someone as well loved as Leo all lonely, right?
I suppose so. You know, like, we don't want our family members to be lonely.
So, I offered him a little deal. I gave him back his looks, his youth. All he had to do was promise never to bed a maiden more than once. Simple, really. And he took the deal with gusto.
So it's like, one night stands
Then,
forever.
a few years later, he meets Mjol.
Oh, I see. And he fell in love.
Cheese for the smart skeever! Leo couldn't resist her. Thought he'd have an out on our deal if they got married. Nope. His flesh melted like wax on his wedding night. Became an Atronach of my very own. Now, all his girlfriends are rats!
I mean, it's not good. So you turned him into a flesh Atronach, and now he loves rats. I mean, come on. It seems mean even for you a little bit.
Too much, I'm afraid. To be honest, it's become an embarrassment to the family. So, as the final act of a courteous guest, go kill Uncle Leo, will you?
Sure, I'll just go and kill your uncle that you turned into a monster, you know, but you're gonna leave me to take care of your mess. Typical.
Give the old lug my love before you rip his skull open, will you?
Sure. I'll be like, hey, Leo, your nephew decided he's tired of you. He gets bored really easily, so. Geez, it's very dark in here. Good thing it's not in the middle of the afternoon, because the light would make it super difficult to see what I am doing in here. It's nighttime in real life also. Well, there's Uncle Leo. He is quite ugly. He has a flame for a hand. And his other hand looks like some kind of battering ram of some sort. Alright, so don't get hit by that guy. Alright, let's get prepared. Oh, we're gonna need the big beam on this guy. Sky beam. Still took him down. You know it has. You know the saying. The bigger they are.
If you hadn't already murdered most of them.
He murdered most of your family? No wonder you're messed up. There's some bookshelves in here. I've read so many already. It's hard to find new ones now. Shelves. I have a couple of these benches right here. I put them out in my garden. They look pretty good out there, honestly. I like the Daedric aesthetic. I mean, I'm not particularly fond of these bones. They're a little scattered. I mean, I'm okay with bones as decoration, but, you know, Put some order into it. Make some sense of it. This is why we killed Leo, because of his decorating sense is terrible.
Always sad to see a good man die. Leo's death just now. Hilarious!
The implication there is that Leo was not a good man, basically. We figured that much out already. So I've toured the chateau. May I have my book now?
I should make you fight narwhals on the open ocean! I should make you run a gauntlet of angry Argonian concubines! But I won't. Book's yours.
Thank you. Thank you for finally giving me the book.
Yes, yes, well, I'm sure you and Shalador would be very happy with your new book. Of course, Velast has been the one doing all the reading, right?
Well, that's your fault.
Best, and tell her to read real close on this last one.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous.
Give Velast my best.
Yeah, I'll be sure and let her know that you said hey. A Gift of Sanctuary. Alright, I'm going to read this one because the others have been pretty much stupid, but there's like a whole story here. It's Sheogorath's book, so it's probably, I don't know, who knows. A little boy, scion of wealthy house, once went to the lake shore with his parents on holiday. While the elders sipped wine in a cabin with their snooty fellows, the boy was left to play in the sand and mud. He was terribly sad at being so scorned and went searching for a friend. The boy did not have to search long. He found a wonderfully chatty duck in the reeds who told him stories of places the boy could only dream of. Though he was quickly enchanted by the tales, the boy became melancholy that he would never see such a place with his own eyes. The duck laughed and told him that this was not so. They would build one together. The boy and the duck waded out to a small island on the lake, and together they built a tiny house of sticks and sand. This sufficed for an hour until the duck suggested that a house was not a fitting place for the boy. He deserved a palace. The mortar of mud would not be enough, but one of the adults might help. The boy went back to the cabin and found a noble who stepped outside to relieve himself, so inebriated he was. He was easily coaxed into following the boy back to the island, where the duck leapt and tore out his throat to use blood and flesh for the mortar and bones for the beams. The boy was delighted, but the place had to be bigger. Back he went, again and again, to collect the drunken folk to show them the magnificent palace. Again and again, the duck added their bits to the wondrous palace, whose spires and arches dried to become alabaster and gold. When the boy's parents came to collect him, he took them to see his magnificent palace out on the lake. They screamed and ran, leaving the boy alone with the duck. He was not sad. Together they made merry on the island until the mist closed in around it and spirited away to a land of cheer and mirth for all time. Wasn't that a lovely story? All right, we've returned. At last, I'm back.
You've returned.
Do
you have the book?
I do.
You've done it. We have them all. Now I just need to closely study the books together as a set, and we should be able to find Shalador's island. Wish me luck, my friend. I'll need it this time round.
You are looking a little better. Oh, shoot. I clicked the wrong one.
Wish me luck, my friend. I'll need it this time round.
Yeah, you're looking a little better.
Yes, Adept. I recovered quickly after you left. I'm just feeling a little weary. This business with the books you've been collecting, it's taken a lot out of me.
You said that before. What do you mean exactly?
These books are like word labyrinths. There are layers of meaning upon meaning, endless research avenues. He's laden these things with oblique references that only someone with my mastery of law would be able to understand. It's very tiring.
You seemed nervous when you were talking about the next book.
Like I said, just a little weary. Don't worry, Adept. I'm up to the challenge. I'm one of only a handful of people in the whole of Tamriel that could have puzzled these out, in fact. We'll see it done.
Okay. I'm still a little worried about you, to be honest. You know, we know Sheogorath is exhausting in general. She's having to read his books and study them and figure shit out. Yeesh. Alright. Got that part of the Mage's Quest done? Excellent. Oh, we haven't read any books down here. This Mage's Guild is a little short in the book situation. I'm a little disappointed in how few bookshelves they have. I found one to increase my stack though, so that's a plus.
Adept, good to see you.
I have great news for you, Adept.
Oh, cool. What's the news?
Ballast has finished final analysis of the tomes. We're ready to get my island back.
Okay, where can I find her?
She's preparing a ritual space at the Riften Guild Hall in the Rift. I'll see you there, Adept. We're so close.
You seem excited.
Of course. This is what we've worked for all this time. Putting up with the mocking and insults. Sheogorath's poor attempts at humor. We'll recover the Isle, and the Guild will have a safe haven from the war.
All right. Look at us. We've moved into the next world. To the next zone. This isn't the whole world. All of Tamriel is on Nirn. It's one world. And we got some of our Mage's Quest done. So good. So, I think I'm gonna call this a good one. This is a good, I think this is a good place to quit for the evening. Thanks you guys for watching. Make sure you leave, let me know what your costumes have been over the years in the comments. Tell me some of your favorite horror films. Leave those in the comments. Let me know. We'll talk about them. There's a pretty good chance I've seen them if they came out in the 70s and 80s. You know, I don't watch a ton of horror films, mainly because I don't find them to be scary at all. And so I will only then watch them for the plot, assuming there is one, or story. Not all horror films have a story, and it makes them very boring for me because horror films are not scary. I am not in any way disturbed or frightened. I find them hilarious at times. Let me know what horror films you enjoy. Maybe I'll go and find all the ones I saw in the 70s. I did look it up once, and there was quite a few. Alright, well, make sure you guys like my videos, leave me some comments, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a great night.